Hello, ladies everywhere. I'm inviting you to be with us at the Corpus Christi Christian Fellowship this summer. The dates are July 20th, 21st, and 22nd. I tell you, this is going to be a good one. We have awesome, powerful speakers coming to be with us. We have Bishop Marvin Winans coming all the way from Detroit. We have Jay Thomas, who's part of the ministry team at International House of Prayer. He's a much sought after psalmist. And we have Pastor Christine Johnson coming from Kemah, Texas. She's a powerful woman of God that really teaches the word. She'll give you a straight word. Now, Bishop Marvin Winans, everybody knows this guy. He's known all over the world. And he came to us before. He loved us and we loved him. And so he's coming back. We're excited about that. But the one I want you to hear today is Real Talk Kim Pothier. Now, she's from Fayetteville, Georgia. This lady is beautiful. She's hip. Everything about her is just on point. What we like about her is that she keeps it real and she keeps it righteous. She has a testimony. She knows a lot about the healing power of God. She knows a lot about the deliverance power of God. And she knows how God can just set you straight and raise you up. Now, people that have heard her before, they love her. So I want to introduce her to you. And just listen to this and be blessed. I think you're going to really like this lady preacher.
Well, I was raised a preacher's kid, and so I've known God my whole life. But in 2006, when I was 32 years old, I went through a devastating divorce. And I felt like I had just lost everything. I didn't feel like I would ever make a recovery. And in that time is when I really found God. Like, I heard God say to me, I can't take the pain away. You got to give it to me. And it's a journey, and you're willing to go on it, then we're gonna make this thing awesome. And I just got so lost in my purpose. I learned how to preach. I learned how to lead praise and worship. I learned how to prophesy. And in that time, the purpose in my pain was I did not like people at all. And through my breaking, through Beautifully Broken, is where God did his best work in me. And I ended up loving people. Man, I just fell in love with people, and I wanted to be there for everybody that was not there for me. The church, Christians, and so that was the biggest pivotal point in my life. I found out who I was in the midst of my brokenness. It was in the middle of my divorce, and I just thought, well, when you're going through a divorce, you've lost all your friends, you've lost everything. And so I would be like MySpace and 25 questions. And I was like, let me just try Twitter. And it was in 2009. And that night that I went to put my name in, it was taken. And so Twitter basically just said, here's an idea for you, Real Talk Kim. And it just stuck. It was almost like every single thing of my journey since I allowed God to start healing me and I committed this thing with him. It's like every single part of my life is just fell into place. And so Real Talk Kim came from God and Twitter. If you would have just known me, we serve a God that in Ephesians 3:20 says, I'm gonna do exceedingly abundantly. And he has the greatest redemption plan on the planet. And I know so well that he healed me the way he did. I was tore up from the floor up, jacked up, big mouth, probably drove my extra drink, and I am proof that when you just surrender everything over to God, he just makes a beautiful, beautiful masterpiece. I was doing a MySpace. It was 25 things that I love about you. And I was starting to do it because what else was I gonna do? And so I was laying in bed and I got like 2, and I couldn't even answer like what my favorite color was. I couldn't answer what my favorite food was. And I just remember like, God, man, I'm so broke. Because when you're going through a toxic relationship for 17 years and you want that person to love you, you lose yourself trying to get them to love you. You don't even know who you are anymore, And so I was laying there and I was like, God, I just want to know 25 things about me, like anything good. Because I feel like the biggest failure, the only one in my family that's ever been divorced. I feel like you could never use me again. I was raised in a religion that said if I get a divorce, I'm going to hell on a slip and slide. And obviously I'm divorced. Now what? Just help me. And about a week later, it was Mother's Day. And my youngest son, Lincoln, wrote me a poem, and it was 30 things that I love about you. And so God didn't just use, he used the one kid that I felt like I was a failure with, because I couldn't keep our family together. He used him to help heal me. And number 6 on that 30, it wasn't just 25 things either, see? Exceedingly abundantly, more than you could ever ask or think. It was 30. And number 6 was, Mom, I love you because you conquered hell in high heels. And to me, that meant, Mom, you had all the reason in the world to curl up and die. You had all the reason in the world to be loudmouth, chunky butt. You had all the reason in the world to be angry and bitter and snappy, and you didn't. You stayed, you didn't curse my dad out. You didn't talk ugly about my dad. You didn't try to throw him in jail every other day because of something he was doing, but instead you got better. They don't pray, they can't stay. If they don't pray, they can't stay. If they don't pray, they can't stay. What? They can't stay. And then I say, if they don't pray, he's probably cray. I just go off on Periscope. I make songs up and then they go into t-shirts. You know what? I just am crazy enough to go where God wants me to go and just cross over and be like, God, I'm gonna do this. You just take care of the back end, or just cover my ears, just muffle my eyes, because here we go, boom. It's just like, yes, I'm absolutely a rebel, and I'm proud of it. But a good rebel. Good rebel.
So come, you're gonna hear more. This sister's gonna bless your heart. And I look forward to seeing you here. Get registered early, limited seating. Okay? You wanna make it.